Ugh. Ugh. I'm tired, man. I'm gonna go to sleep soon. Probably in the next hour or so. But I was able to charge my phone, and I still gotta get a new phone tomorrow. So I don't know what's wrong with my phone, but I got a brand new cord for it, and then if I fixed it a certain way, it would charge, right? And then it's not acting right.
Wait, wait.
So I gotta go and get me a brand new phone tomorrow. First thing tomorrow. Tired, man. But you know what, bro? I want to say this real quick. Being alone is not good for anyone, bro. I don't care what you say, man. You know,
Wait.
I got my phone up to 95%. I'm good. I don't know why it's cold out here, man. It must be I got them tsunami or something. But being alone, it causes mental health issues, man. My mental health hasn't been good at all. I tell you that right now, man. I'm in and out with anger. As you guys can see, I flash every now and then on women. I go on rants. You feel what I'm saying? I go on rants about women and shit. Feel what I'm saying? It's not good for anybody, man. You know? You know, it's not good for anybody being alone by yourself. It's not good. I think everybody should have somebody around them, man, like friends, family, a girlfriend, a wife. You live longer that way. I think so. I think people who got shorter lives are bachelors, men who never marry, men who never committed. You feel me? I'm definitely gonna get some water right now. Make sure we got enough water so that way I won't be out here dehydrated. Drink enough water before I go to sleep. But like I said, man, I think that I think every I think that everybody should have somebody around them, man. You feel me? You shouldn't be lonely, you know? You shouldn't be lonely. You gotta have somebody. It's cold out here, bro. It has to be that tsunami, man. God damn. This is a summer night and it's cold right now. Fuck. Okay. You know, being alone is not good for anybody. I mean, if you look it up, man, it said being alone, it can cause mental health issues, depression, loneliness. I Googled it today, and it said all of that. You feel me? It said all of that. Being alone is not really good for the humans. You know, for the human body, the human soul, the spirit. It just tears you down, man. You feel me? I think that everybody should have somebody, man. And me, myself, man, I'm thinking about, once I get the bag, I'm thinking about going overseas, starting a family like right away. Right away. Right away. I ain't playing, bro. Because I feel like if I stay in the Matrix, I won't live very long. Even if with $1 million or $2 million in my pocket, I think I'll go crazy. Or go broke or whatever. If I retire with that money early, I think I would live longer, man. You feel me? Go overseas, start a family really quickly. Somewhere in the Philippines or in Africa or somewhere, you know? Big old booty African chick over there in Kenya. A nice big ass on her. Hourglass shape. Tall. You know, fine as hell. Settle down with that, man. You know, I'm thinking about doing that shit, man. I think Africa would be a better fit for me, man. You feel me? I don't think anybody, is fit to be alone, bro. Like, it is not fun to be by yourself. And you can't trust nobody, man. You feel me? Okay, let's get in here and get some water. Make sure we got plenty of water. We gotta have plenty of water out here in these streets. You feel me? I just feel like my young self is just slipping away from me every single goddamn day. It fucking sucks, bro. What's up, man? It's cold out there. It's got to be like the tsunami or something, because it is cold out there. Man. Oh. Let's see if you're right. Boy, it's cold out there, man. It's supposed to be hot, not cold. It had to be the tsunami that's causing the wind to blow like that. It's windy. I never seen it like this on August when the wind's blowing like that.
Anything else?
Shoot. Get some chips too, man. Mess with this too much. How much?
1052. 10
Is that 10?
52, yes. Thank you.
Thank you, man.
God bless you.
You too, man. Have a good night.
Right.
Like I said, man, it ain't cool to be by yourself. Because you're doing everything by yourself, man. And, you know, your parents, they done left you to fend for yourself. Your parents wasn't go-getters. They could care less about the bag. And then when you try to do something, they want to hold you back. My parents were fucking like, man, talk about the most irresponsible, like, people that I was fucking raised by, bro. My parents were, I mean, my dad and my mother were fucking, like, they were, bro, my parents were fucking stupid, bro. Both of them. And they didn't think about us, man. They never really cared about us, man. I don't care what nobody say, man. If your parents brought you into the world poor, they didn't really care about you, man. I'm gonna keep that a buck. They didn't care about you. If your parents brought you into the world poor, they was only thinking about themselves, man. And then they left you here poor. That's the thing about it. Left you here poor. They didn't leave no money behind for you and shit. Your parents been fucking stupid, bro. My parents left nothing for us, man. My father and my mother left nothing behind when they died, bro. Nothing, not even a crumb. Like $100 grand behind. Just no life insurance policy. They never thought about, like, hey, I'm not gonna be here forever. What the fuck is my kids gonna live on when I pass on? They never thought about that, bro. That's why I hated my mother and my father, man. Yeah, they gave me life, you know, but they left me here to fend for myself, man. You feel what I'm saying? And you just alone for no apparent reason. By yourself. Ain't nobody after the bag but you. You feel what I'm saying? Ugh. That's why you always gotta believe in family, bro. Family is all you got, man. I think if I have a family, I will always teach that put your family first before anybody else. You know, my mother never taught us that. My father never taught us that. They were so fucking stupid, man. My father reminded me of Dr. Umar Johnson with that pro-black, pan-African shit. He used to always talk that shit when I was young, man. You feel what I'm saying? But he never was really about being together, man. You feel what I'm saying? He went from pro-black to pro-whack. Went from pro-black to pro-whack. Overnight. You feel what I'm saying? Man, what the fuck is over here, bro? Somebody don't put shit by my shit, bro. Really? They just left something right. Okay, whatever. Fucking parents, man. They just leave you here to fend for yourself. They don't care about you, man. What's up with it, Sean Breezy? You know, What's up with it? Yeah. Your parents left you too, huh? Left you with nothing, man. Just to fend for yourself. That's all it is. That's what they're here to do. You know. They leave you here to fend for yourself. Sucks. Yeah, being poor is another reason why I'm here on earth. Yeah, your parents, don't get me wrong, they gave you life. They gave you, a chance to live. You feel what I'm saying? You know, they gave you a chance to live out here in these streets. But they just left you here though. You know, my mother died, my dad died, they both died, they gone, bro. Didn't leave nothing behind, man. Just poof. Without a trace, bro. You feel what I'm saying? And then my mother didn't leave nothing behind, man. All she left was $80, man. She left 80 bucks. No life insurance. She didn't think, like, let me start a life insurance when I'm in my 40s or something. Because if she would have started a life insurance in like, look, when she turned 40, she died when she was 69, man. She was almost 70. You know, that would have been like 30 years, almost 30 years of life insurance. That could have went to us, man. We could have all split that. Me and my sisters, we would have all split that. Could have been like at least 100 grand behind, man. But she didn't leave nothing behind, bro. She just passed on. Left you all alone, man. And like I said, man, being by yourself, man, it can cause health issues, health problems. You know what I'm saying? Mental health issues. You know, just being by yourself, man. It's not really good to be by yourself, man. I looked it up today. It said that it caused. What's up with it, Jamie? Eat it from the back. It can cause health, mental health issues. And look at the guy. What's his name? Sean James. By yourself, man, you develop addiction, mental health issues. You feel what I'm saying? It's not good to be by yourself, no matter how you slice it, bro. No matter how good to be alone. You know what I'm saying? My legs, man, and my back. My legs and my back. And then you get old by yourself. That's the worst, man. When you young and by yourself, when you in your 20s and 30s and 40s by yourself, but when you get to your 50s and 60s and 70s yourself, you're not gonna be able to take that, bro. You just by yourself for no apparent reason. So we're gonna keep this video. I got spare on tomorrow. It's all fucked up. You feel me? So I had a hard time charging this phone. Charged it. When I fixed it a certain way, I have to fix it a certain way for it to charge. Like, you're trying to find a sweet spot. It's kind of like if your cord got like a short in it, and you're trying to fix it a certain way to get it to charge. That's how it was just now. So I got it to charge to like 95%. So Oh, my lower back. My lower back. I need to drink plenty of water before I go to sleep. What's up with it? What's up with it? I seeing kings. And you just by yourself, man. Cause man, I wish I would have got that bag when I was younger. You feel me? Man, I wish I had it cracking. You always focus on your money when you're young, man. I wish I got that back. I wouldn't be alone right now. I tell you that right now. Being alone is not good, man. You know, being by yourself is like it's like an early death sentence, bro. Like being by yourself, isolated, you're not gonna have a long life like that. You'll have a short life. Isolation will bring a shorter life, man. Because we're not meant to be alone. As a human being, you're not meant to be alone. You're not meant to be by yourself, bro. It's not in human nature to be by yourself. You feel what I'm saying? You do all kinds of reckless things to yourself when you by yourself, man. You feel what I'm saying? Tomorrow I gotta get a brand new phone, so yeah, we're gonna keep this live a little keep this live kind of short. I'm about to go to sleep soon, very soon. You know, like I said, man. My thing is, okay, being like alone has something to do with getting served like bad cards. Like if you was born into like a family that don't give a fuck about each other, you would serve bad cards. You know. But if you were born into like a close knit family, you would serve some good cards. You got good cards, man. Me myself, bro, I was born in a fucked up ass family. I was served some bad cards, bro. You know what I'm saying? I was served some bad cards. You feel what I'm saying? I'm trying to make everything right. I'm trying to fix it, by getting the bag. Once you get the bag, man, you fixed your bad cards. You were served some bad cards, but you fixed it by getting the bag. The bag will fix everything, man. Anyway, man, I'm about to go to sleep. I just want to keep this live very short. I ain't into doing an hour live now, man. You feel me? Because I want to go to sleep early and I want to drink some water and shit. You guys have a good night. I see y'all in the morning when I wake up. Then I'm get me a brand new phone tomorrow. Because this phone is tripping, bro. So I got to get a brand new phone. Might get a cheaper phone, something that's worth $50 or something like that. Anyway, you guys have a good night, man. Get the bag so you won't be alone. That's the key. Alone your whole entire life. Get the bag. Focus on getting money, and then you always have one last thought before I close this live. Getting the bag means that you can sit down and settle down and have a family very early, because women gravitate toward men who got the bag, and it's a lot easier to have children when you got the bag. You feel what I'm saying? We only alone because we're poor and we're broke. And, we getting old out here in these streets. You feel what I'm saying? So, but my thing is focus on the bag so you can have a family so you won't be alone. A lot of us got to focus on nothing but making a whole lot of money or getting the bag or whatever. A lot of us have to focus on that. You feel what I'm saying? And we can't fail at that shit. You feel what I'm saying? But let me tell you, if I would have got the bag in my 20s, I would have been had a family by now. My kids would have been grown, bro, because it would have been a lot easier to settle down and have children when I got a whole lot of money. You feel what I'm saying? I think the reason why I don't got no kids right now because I don't got the bag. I didn't get the bag in my 20s. Like I said, man, I would have been had settled down and had a kid or 2 kids or 3 kids, and my kids would probably been grown by now. They probably been 22, 23 years old, probably been 19 years old and shit. You feel me? Like I would have been had a kid by now, or 2 or 3. But since I didn't get the bag, man, having a family becomes a lot harder, especially if you're a good guy in the black community. You feel me? But I gotta go. You guys have a good night, man. I'll see y'all tomorrow when I wake up. Peace, man. I'm out.